Hi friends, welcome to our channel. Today, as I mentioned previously, I showed you that BTC is continuously in an uptrend. So this uptrend is somewhere around 84, 85 or 88, but it will definitely get rejected there. Number, if there is a proper rejection and in case a pullback comes around 70, then there is a good chance for it to go long again. So right now, as we are looking at the weekly time frame, Bitcoin is very strong as of now. We are on the weekly time frame, but most of the time, whenever Bitcoin moves strongly like this in the weekly dream frame, from there the distribution phase starts. If we look here previously, so at the same levels, it reaches the stochastic RSI. So now, whether we are entering a distribution like phase or whether it will continue to go long, we need to watch the market for another 2 weeks. But mostly, the S&P 500 index has grown too much in the market. So because of that, there is a chance that the S&P 500 index will have a major effect on the market. If that effect happens, the market could see a very big impact. A downfall could occur, so there are chances that this downfall could also affect crypto. If we look at the S&P 500 index, you'll see that on the weekly chart, it's been continuously growing for many days, growing too much actually. It's like a bubble. Every new lower high is growing a lot. So from here, crashes are more likely to happen. If it keeps growing like this, maybe even a single piece of negative news could affect the market. Keep this in mind. So if you are doing scalping or short-term swings, there isn't any major problem or situation to worry about. Now, if we look at the overview on the daily chart, we can clearly see the levels here. If the market shows stability here, we can consider this as a new lower high. And if you notice previously, yes or no, with a trend line, new lower waves have been continuously forming. So, and then now, wherever the market is currently, I am mostly expecting a rejection here around 81,100. That rejection could happen in this liquidity area. In case this also fails, it will fill the next two liquidity areas, and if a proper higher low is formed there on a long-term 1-day time frame, the market could go up again. So, in the current position, what can we expect from the market? The market is definitely waiting to grab another lower high or new liquidity. So if you have already been following my YouTube or our Telegram, you would have already received the rates from me. Our trades are in the description. In case you are watching the videos on Instagram, there will be a link in the bio. You can join from there, and the next important update that we need to know is coming up. Bitcoin dominance, or rather Bitcoin dominance till today hasn't shown any weakness at all. Still, the growth continues to go towards Bitcoin dominance. So this continuous growth in Bitcoin dominance is what we're seeing. Until that growth reduces, we won't see a big move in altcoins. So even for a small red candle, there was a huge alt move. So if you look here, again, the same Bitcoin dominance is growing. So most likely if Bitcoin dominance goes around 63 and then gets a proper rejection from there, there will also be a big move in alts. Mostly I've seen such moves happen around June in previous cycles. And then if you observe here, you need to pay attention to the importance of USDT dominance. Dominance has clearly tapped the resistance and come close, and here we've seen a third rejection, and now dominance has formed a higher low here, but in case it goes up further. Now, the too much downtrend that we mentioned earlier is coming into play. So if we observe here around the 6.5 area, a higher low has formed. If there is a bounce back from there, then in the too much market, we see losses in the market, meaning it impacts the market. So if you notice, previously the same pattern behaved in a similar way. From there, the market formed a a double top pattern, and then faced rejection from there. So maybe we will get a similar double top pattern around August or September. Such a pattern might form, and it could play out completely by October. Something like that, but towards the end of this year, there could be good chances to go long from there. If you observe from that point, dominance has continuously dropped. A similar stage could happen here as well. If it does, it could be a very good season. There could be very good moves in Bitcoin because Bitcoin dominance has been continuously dropping. Since dominance has dropped, if it falls further, there will be a very good move in altcoins. So, in this video, we explained to you about the long-term perspective, and we also told you what you can do from a short-term perspective. And definitely, you should follow us on Twitter, other social media platforms, and at least Telegram. All the links are in the description, so if you can follow there, I share every trade I take and execute there before anywhere else. You can easily gather all the information you need there. So now, if we observe in a short-term frame, if we now look at this as a support line, the market is currently in a retesting area. So Observe here, the market is sitting here. So mostly what the market does is tap into the liquidity areas present here and then drop. So that drop is most likely to reach up to this point, 708,706. That's why I'm waiting here. If there is a proper rejection, I've already taken a short, but still I'm waiting to add more to my short position. So stay in with us. Have a nice day.